What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be seeing if content creators lie about their discs. So what I have here today is the Broderick Sergeant. You guys have probably seen this if you follow Broderick at all. He claims that these things are insanely good. So today we're going to be testing and seeing if he's just saying that so he can sell some discs or if he actually likes them. So today we're going to be throwing both forehands and backhands. We're here on hole one. It's about 270 feet. It's definitely a forehand, so that's what we're going to try to throw. It's a bit rainy, so not the greatest conditions for a disc review. So let's get into it. I also brought my putter just for putting. Little flex forehand. Okay. Expected more stability. I literally went like a mile down the hill. All right, there we go. All right, so this is where we ended up. The hole is 276. We're probably 150 feet past the basket. Mind you, it is downhill, but still, thing went like a mile. Much less stable than I was expecting. I think it's like an 11.4, 2.5, something like that. I expected more stability, but guess not. Let's do a little forehand up to the pin. Sopping wet. I brought a rag, but can't get it dry. That's trash. That's a par. All right, we're here on hole two. Rain's coming down a little more than I expected, but you know, we'll just power through. We got like I want to say this is like 350 or something. You may be able to see the top of the basket right through there. This rain's kind of ridiculous. But anyways, we're gonna try to get this disc dry so we can get an actual full rip on this thing. It does in fact bomb. That's just a little too straight. Wow. All right, we're gonna have a little putt there. Okay, here's what we were left with. We got a jump putt up to the pin. Let's try to make it. Disc is sopping wet. We're gonna try to make it still. Get there. Not a bad effort. Okay, here we're on hole three. This hole's like, it says 315. Plays a lot farther. This is one of the dumbest holes in disc golf. I made a video about this before. It's so short. You can go check it out. But just gonna try to rip it through one of these gaps. Oh, that's money. I think I might actually have a putt on this hole, which is really hard to do. Okay, so I guess we hit this tree right here. Got knocked down. I thought it was gonna go right past it, put us right at the edge of the circle, but it didn't. Another jump putt. Try to put this one in. Rainy jump putt. Let's go! Finally a highlight. I'm telling you guys, that birdie, I rarely have ever birdied that hole when I played here. So to get a birdie there is a big deal. Now we have hole four, which is 309 feet. You can see it down there at the bottom of the hill. Just gonna baby this, honestly, because any disc gets there in a hurry. So let's just put it on a good line. Maybe we'll get a lucky ace. I actually think I'm gonna go standstill. Just rip it low on a little hyzer, let it flow down there. That's too high and short. Not too bad, probably 45 feet. Let's get down there and get a putt. Let's go two in a row right here. Hard to putt in the rain, but we're gonna try our best. I'm airballed it. All right, well, no birdie, but still doing pretty good. So this is the fifth hole. It's like 425. This is actually the last hole I'm gonna play normal. Then after this, I'm gonna do a backhand and a forehand, see how far I can throw this disc, and give you my honest review. So let's give it a bomb here. 425. It's about all I've got to get to this pin, to be honest. That's a really good shot for me if I get there. So if we get there with this, I know it bombs. I didn't get on it. That's on me, actually. I got a little scared of the footing. Got to go to a knee in the wet grass. Yeah, like I said, not a great shot by me. This is one of those, it's the archer, not the arrow type thing, or whatever that saying is. But we're going to try to flick this up there, get it close. maybe put it in. Go. That was low-key super close. All right, so now that we played that last hole, what I'm going to do is throw a forehand first. Then I will throw a backhand. See how far we can get. Let's start with a forehand here. My forehand is trash, so don't judge me. But it kind of bombs. Look at that. For my forehand, I'll have to step that out. That's probably like 300 feet at least. All right, so that forehand we just threw went like 320. And for me, that is a pump of a forehand because, like I said, my forehand is tragic. Now we're going to try to rip a backhand kind of uphill here, so the distance might be affected a little bit. I'm going to throw off the road because the tee pads are slick. So let's give this a pump, get some turn. Let's see how far I can go. Little bit of turn, not great. Thing's nice though, I gotta say. It's a nice disc. All right, guys, so that disc went about 380 on my backhand. It was slightly uphill, so I feel like I could definitely get 400 out of this disc. It's got a nice turn straight out of the box. I had not thrown this disc before today, so definitely a great flyer. Broderick was not lying to answer the question at the beginning of this video. He was not lying just to sell this disc. This is genuinely a great disc. So if you guys want to get one of these, you could probably get them on dynamic discs still. I don't know that for a fact, just guessing. I got this probably a couple weeks ago. So great disc. Shout out Broderick. Love watching his videos. If you guys enjoyed this disc review, subscribe and leave a like, leave a comment maybe. I enjoy reading your comments and appreciate you when you guys like it because it helps the algorithm. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.